The worship of Kali Ma used to a certain point where this chattering ceases. And when the internal chattering ceases, of course, the external chattering bound to cease. Must cease. So this active mind creates a problem. The worship of Kali Ma silences the mind. And Ramayana tells us, Rishyamukh Parvat, Mukh, silence. Marikarnika Ghat, cessation of thought. All these terms I've been using for you all along. This is what I mean by silencing the mind. There is stability. There isn't any kind of conflicting ideologies. No debates whatsoever. The mind attains a depthless peace through the worship of Kali Ma. And when that happens, the devotee can experience the purity of inner peace. Absorption of solitude. That silence, that solitude, there is a beauty in it which you can't get while going through this physical world. You can't get it. I dare say that maybe people who go to the Kali temple and they hear a drum ringing in their head, more noise than devotions. Perhaps that is to create an external noise to deafen to such an extent. When you get out of there, you're glad for the peace and quiet. So maybe you reject that and you go to the peace and quiet. Unless you keep that noise ringing in your head all the time, then you can find no peace. And many people don't find peace. Because anywhere you go, the slightest little something you hear, you start to jump up. That is not peace. That is not peace. That is going against Kali Ma worship. Devotees, if you follow what I've just said here, Kali is Gyan Shakti. There is Gyan Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Kali Ma is Gyan Shakti, the energy of wisdom, knowledge. Gyan Shakti. So all the garden of human thoughts and so on, and we have all the of human heads, represent, as I said, taken away of all the negativities, negative ideologies, negative concepts, all impurities. The devotee wishes to the point of Jnana. Ultimate inner peace, which is very difficult to find. Worship of Kali Ma. Kali Ma destroyed Madhu and Kaitav, two demonic forces. And I've been saying over and over, Madhu, Kaitav, Madhu means too much, Kaitav means too little. Now when people hear the Katha, they get two demons and a nice story along the whole thing, Devi Ma fighting the two demons and killing them or whatever. And all those stories are just centered around two simple principles, too much and too little. And the worship of Devi helps us to overcome the excesses or the deficiencies, as it were. What happens if there is too much or too little? Right? You're not in a state of equilibrium. In a state of disorder, imbalance. What Kali does, if you worship Kali Ma, she puts you into a state of equilibrium by destroying Madhu Kaitav, too much, too little, the middle part. That's the part of peace, of solitude we spoke about. She puts you in the balance, as it were, of divine meditation. Worship of Kali Ma. She is called Chamunda. Chamunda Devi. Chamunda, Chandanmund. Angan Pashan devotees. Angan Pashan. And I have explained to you, if you follow closely, let me speak of Ramayana. I tell you, Ravan is Rajasic Prakriti in the psychological. And Ravan represents anger and passion. So when we say Chamunda Devi, she is the destroyer, the slayer of anger and passion, which is Rajasic Prakriti. So we can infer from this through the worship of Kali Ma. In the form of Chamunda, Chamunda Devi, we are able to overcome Rajas and go to a higher state. What is Rajas? Anger, passion, born out of materialism. So Chamunda, the slayer of anger and passion, She cuts down all angry thoughts, impure passions, along with the tremendous armies. You have anger and passion, you have the army coming with them, other negativities, where there is anger, loss of reason, violence. The army which accompanies each of these qualities. The worship of Devi destroys not only Chandamun, anger and passion, but the army of negative thoughts, ideas, etc. that accompany these two negative qualities. What Kali Ma did, you follow the story, Chandamun, they released thousands of weapons at Kali Ma in the battle. They thought a lady can't fight. A lady could fight, we'll destroy that lady. We should marry that lady and make her our wife. This is the thinking. Yeah. But when Kali Ma challenged them, they released countless weapons at her. You know what she did? She made her open her mouth wide and she swallowed all those weapons, which, as we say, enter into the gateway to infinity. If Kali Ma, dark in color, and she's that infinite Shakti, if she opens her mouth and swallows them, where those weapons go? Where those weapons go? Anybody perceive any destination is? That infinity. She swallows it into infinity. No one knows where it goes. Like what I call the black hole theory. Antimatter. Things go in there, you can't see anything again. Maybe these are scientific concepts also. Right? These weapons as such absorbed into her without having any effect whatsoever. This is Kali Ma. So anybody who worships Kali Ma, this is the protection that you have. Nothing can affect you. She opens her mouth, and what is the size of Kali's mouth? What is the size of Kali Ma? The Murti is limited. Is Kali limited? That blackness, as it were, where is its beginning? Where is its middle? If she is Brahm Shakti, Brahm Sanatani Shakti, then where is the beginning? Where is the middle? Where is the end? Mahashakti. Devotees, many of the demons, they fought her with various horses and chariots and elephants. There are many charioteers. And here, they say she took all the horses of the cavalry of thoughts, along with the chariots and charioteers. The whole cavalry thoughts. We have a rush of thought over and over. At one particular moment, devotees check and see the thoughts flooding the mind. This is like a cavalry, meaning a whole section of soldiers fighting. You have to fight that. Kali Ma destroys all in the twinkle of an eye. Thousands and thousands of so-called warriors, chariots, charioteers, whatever have you, she devours them. She puts them into her mouth and hideously began to chew the story. This is how they put it. She chewed them up. They can't stand before her. She took all the soldiers of the armies opposing divinity. The entire army of thoughts, projections, wishes, speculations. Immediately she digests them. Immediately. None of these negativities, to put it simply, none of these negativities could affect the devotee who is worshipping Kali Ma sincerely. When the Devatas saw Kali Ma destroying all these demonic forces, you can imagine their joy. Their joy. Look at how many things we can be freed of through the worship of Kali Ma. Totally free. And that is, I am trying to emphasize the understanding behind the puja, the worship of Kali Ma. Not going and cutting off hog head and goat head with one chop and jumping, catching power, such kind of things that Kali Puja has degenerated in today's world. Worship of Kali Ma devotees brings that internal peace, unbounded bliss. From another perspective, that head, Rakta Beach, I have explained to you, represents the seed of desire. Rakta Beach was a demon. He performed tapasya, he asked for Vardhan. Any drop of his blood fall on the ground, another one sprung up immediately. This is what desires do to us. That new Rakta Bij that will grow will have the same vitality, same courage, same strength. So imagine having a whole army like that. Desire devotees. So Rakta Bij means the seed of desire. You notice from the time you want something, from that want something, many more desires grow. This is the blood of Rakta Bij. You ask yourself this. Just say, one thing, you want a car? You want a car. Check and see now out of that car. You have to put alarm. Because somebody will thief it. You have to put DVD system. You want the, what you would use, the deck and thing. She wouldn't go do you would. Yeah. Right? Check, you go on. And after all that, you want to get a gear to put inside it. Yeah? Or more. Check and see. And then you have to have the first you put the alcohol. Yeah? From one to the next. One desire. Anything you look at. Anything you look at. Any desire. It grows. Any desire. No matter how simple it may be. Any simple desire. Anybody want to think about any simple desire? You want your Baba to shut up now? Simple desire. Why? Because you must be hungry. Why? You want to go home and eat. Or check and see from this. Different thoughts coming up. Every single decision in your mind, every thought, come accumulated by the whole army, accompanied by the whole army. Every desire. This is how Rakta Bij springs up. Little do we realize that. This is why the sages tell us, control desires. And how do we do that? You see, these desires lead us to action. And sometimes we compromise ourselves in various ways of actions with reactions. We bind ourselves. What Kalima does? Kalima cut off his head and colored the blood. So no desire can go again anymore. The individual who worships Kalima, this is what happens. She protects them. She protects them. You see, you notice her tongue hanging out? Hanging out? Kalima, as we say, recognizes this all-pervasive power of desire, consuming her devotees. When the devatas were caught up like this with Rakta Bij, Kalima did what she had to do, and that tongue hung out long as you will, and lick up everything as we see. She said, the devatas prayed, "Oh compassionate Kalima, stick out your tongue and drink up all the desires of existence. Drink it up, Ma. Only your mouth has sufficient capacity to consume all desire." Shavani, what you say, my mouth too? When you will have digested all desires, then the gods will be free from desire. Now look what is happening here. Follow the statement. If Kalima consumes all desires, would there be any desires left? It is the only way that we can be free from desire. If Kalima consumes all the desires. So by worshipping Kalima, she licks up, as it were, all desires from the devotees. She consumes the desires, which are but problems, negative forces attacking us, destroying us, eating away at our very existence. We just finished Ganesh Utsav. Very Tarun mouse day. Any Tarun mouse? You know what Tarun mouse is? The little one that gave Pashan in office day. Yeah. He must be a little bigger now. I see him the other day. Right? He got a little bigger, a little more fat. I think we're putting him, feeding him. Yeah. Tarun, that is his desire. Eat and eat and eat and eat away everything on the inside. That mouse represents desire. Ganesh Baba, in the last context of devotion to Ganesh Baba, had him under control. Right in him, Vivek, power of discrimination, controls desires.